Alright, what's up? So recently I saw this video. It's titled "I Tried Making Money with NFTs." Really good video, and I'm very massive props for people doing their own research. Mind me, I'm a little tired. Yes. Oh my God! Between everything I've been researching and working on, it's crazy, man. The dogs, the family drama, realizations. Anyways, y'all. So I saw the video. Really good stuff. And I saw some of the comments, and some of the comments were talking about, you know, oh, it's just a gamble. And again, gamble has many definitions, words. Literally, you could say this is like the ministry of magic. Words have different meanings, different effects. If you ever heard of power words, for example, it's things people do. They create language. Language was created because people were messing with words, with sound, frequencies, all right? And they create certain different things within oneself. Some words are powerful enough, just like music and certain frequencies, and I mentioned this in my video, the Mandela effect in music. Words, like music, it's sound, and some words, depending on how you use your sound, you can really get your energy moving. You can empower yourself, and depending on the words that you have been taught and how you use that and the internal dialogue you have within yourself, you can use it for self-destruction, or you can use it to elevate yourself and others. Now, the word gamble, okay, why is this important? Because you need to understand that the word gamble has many different meanings. Gamble, there's the gambling people refer to when it comes to casinos, that kind of idea behind the word gambling. And then there's the gamble where it's being used as an expression, not to refer to a certain concept, but to be used as a reference for an expression. So for example, I go and apply for a job that I may or may not get, that's a gamble. I go and apply for a position in a sport that I may or may not get. That's a gamble. Now, obviously, for a lot of things in life, some things that you can control mostly for yourself, the possibility and the probability of things becoming or coming into full fruition, in other words, manifesting, depends on the energy, the time, the effort you're putting behind it. This is why I like to say that the only reason humanity isn't flying is because I don't think many people are trying to put the effort. Very few people are trying to put the effort to actually find out. I think we would all, if we all kind of put the effort to try to find out, we would definitely be flying. I'm putting in effort. But anyways, so I mentioned in my previous video that, the purpose of what we are seeing happening in the digital currency space is basically, from what we understand, to have people not be enslaved to this concept of never having enough money because they've been taught to pay to live, which I also talk about in my video Economies versus Necessities and other videos about the future of money and the importance of getting rid of this concept of the pay to live. I like to say that if you, even being an entrepreneur or whatever, still have to depend on money, you may think you are free, okay? But you really aren't as free because you still need that money. We need to move to a point where we don't need money anymore. Does it appear and does it look, from the information and the research I've done, does it appear, can one say, that the crypto space is leading towards that, purposefully or intentionally or unintentionally? I don't know. But can I say personally, from what I see, that do I think that that kind of invites us to move in that direction? Yes. It does not have to be limited, however, to the crypto space. I'll give you an example. One of the things that they talk about in the crypto world is the need for so much hardware and how to reduce the need for so much hardware. My solution for that is very simple, all right? If you just think about, okay, the reason they have all of this is because they want people, first you need to understand that they want people to be more in control of the money and not authoritarian greed, keep people shackled and enslaved to wage, etc., when people would much rather be doing things they love. and you should. And we definitely, as a people, as humanity, need to get right with nature, because the only true, divine, abundant wealth that we really need, that is a necessity and has been given to us freely to all of life, that even the animals know, is nature and the plant medicines, foods. And our animals are our friends. They help maintain the ecosystem, which is cool. I would recommend, I saw something called ARF, ARFF. All right, but there are other animal rights foundations, and this is important, okay, because this is karma, and I talk about this in my video, Vegan Response to Livestock. Okay, you can go watch that. But anyways, that gamble. Can we say that everything we're doing is a gamble? You can say that. People can say that. All right. See, words again are like magic. Words can be used and interpreted in many different ways, and depending on this is the kind of witchcraft you would see in some tyrannical authoritarian figures and organizations. Okay, it's essentially a form of witchcraft, but everybody has this knowledge, and honestly, word games isn't really as witchcraft as people think it is. True witchcraft has to deal with some understanding of energies and stuff, and both dark and light arts, and you have good witch or bad witch, or you have good bitch, bad bitch. Just kidding. But anyways, so that what we need to focus on. We need to continue to focus on how we can move towards this reality that we all know was given to all of us, that we are to live freely. And as I mentioned before, that money just be something that is an extra, something that is not necessary, okay, but can be used for extra things that humans can create, experience, enjoy. And especially when it comes to the world of customization and personalization, it's endless there. Think about the many sports and games people are creating and others that are not done yet. Think about the possibilities of the play to earn not being limited to NFTs, but also being able to, that anyone can essentially go play anything, even a sport, in person and earn. Think of those possibilities. Think how much fun that will be. Think about how the world of betting will change. Think about how instead of putting animals to race, people who are willing to participate in these games, I bet you this one's going to win, I bet you this one's going to win. People do that, right? But let's not get cocky. We can't get cocky with that either. The only reason people have gotten cocky is because when they lose, all right, their livelihood has been so attached to what they lose that they're like freaking out. So that's why we all need to come together and get on that focus. Plus, yes, a plant-based diet is super important for this too, okay? It's all karmically interconnected, okay? And so that's where I invite a lot of us to, consider what I invite a lot of us to consider, okay? How we can move in that direction, plant gardens, let the waters of the earth roam free, let the animals roam free, let's protect each other, okay? Learn about the seasons. And as far as money, again, money is an extra. I've said this plenty of times before, and I'll keep reminding people, but money is an extra, okay? If I want to buy this candle, okay, this candle could be an extra, okay? I go play a game or a sport, I earn money, okay? And there's so many other things. As far as the hardware I was talking about, listen, if one game server can hold several people and those people in that game server can earn credit, think of the possibilities and the creativity. Invite your creativity in. All right, think of how we can get to that point. Maybe all we need is just one supercomputer and everyone has access to that computer, and bam, you could go play online, earn, but then you could also play in person and earn. There's so many possibilities, y'all. All right, and the world is definitely heading there, and we need to keep up with that. At the same time, I also encourage you guys to do your research, because one thing we need to also realize is that gold, silver, and copper, they're not precious metals because they have a monetary value. They are essentially a health-related thing, so you can actually go research this stuff, okay? So anyways, all right, kudos to the video and kudos to people, and continue to learn. And if you guys appreciate this, definitely share it, because the message is important. 2 ways to support for the time being, while we shift into this higher, you could say, reality of existence. All right, so anyways, namaste, and I appreciate you guys. I guess, yeah, share, whatever, share. Namaste.